Good morning.
Happy Friday Eve.
Would you say
I'm
earlier,
back.
Baby Friday.
Yep.
First day of May.
My birthday month.
Glad to have you with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heather's back from the UP. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of driving yesterday, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're going to be showing your weather visit fun.
we will.
Good deal.
Yeah, after we get through the forecast.
You getting the food out of your teeth?
Yeah.
Just like me. Yeah, I was just eating a sandwich.
I'm eating my protein bowls, and so these have like oats in them.
Yeah.
So I'm having the oats stuck to my teeth.
Yeah.
But my stomach was growling so bad during that last cut.
It was time for some treats, yeah.
It was, yep, it's time for food.
We are seeing, let's see, guesses are to the weather quiz. People are letting us know what they're up to. They get the idea.
They get it.
And in case you're brand new to this, what do you want our friends to know, Heather?
Welcome. We love that you guys join us here.
Yeah.
So we have some regulars, quite a few regulars actually, but we know we have new friends who watch from time to time. So let us know where you're watching from. We know this reaches a wide audience, but we are based here in Northern Michigan.
Yeah.
So my weather will be focused on Northern Michigan, but if you have specific questions, I can do my best to answer them in the location that you live in. What else? Yeah, we're just happy you're here. If you're new, welcome.
It's a good way to summarize it.
Yeah.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah,
Stick around a little bit if you want.
try it. You want to put up with our weird stuff. We have fun though.
Hopefully they have some tolerance because it gets weird.
You
No,
never
I'm
know
kidding.
what rabbit hole will go down.
We saw some bunnies outside the
It's the
content
wild bunnies.
center
They're
today,
everywhere
yeah.
right now.
Uh-huh.
They're by where I live in Traverse City, and they're outside our station,
Hopping around.
hopping, bouncing,
Yep.
looking for food.
Yep.
Yep. But we are waking up to that spring-like weather this morning, so we'll talk about it.
And we can hear a little bit of rain falling on the roof.
Yep. We're seeing it moving further north now.
Yep.
So we're talking about a May saying that has to kind of do with the rain. So a cold May and a windy finish the saying. So is it a cold May and a windy make farm animals giddy, makes a barn full and findy, or then June will be wet and misty?
So which two did Heather come up with and which one's the right
Yeah,
answer?
seriously. Heather had to think about these.
Yeah.
I started making this quiz at like 4
Uh-huh.
in the morning, and then I was like, I have to come up with better answers. So there's some thought here. Yeah. You have to see
we'll-
which one.
Yeah. We'll get to your
Yeah.
comments here in just a minute.
Yeah. So we'll get to the full forecast, but I want to talk about this severe storm spotter training that is going on tonight. If you are in Charlevoix, or if you're close to Charlevoix and you want to make the trek over, if you attend this meeting, it's put on by the National Weather Service, and it's free. And by the end of it, you will be a certified Skywarn storm spotter. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, it's hard to say. Even on live to you, and I've aired this before, I'm like, whew, gotta like think about it. And so it's in Charlevoix tonight at 6 o'clock. That's a location at the fire department. So it's put on by the National Weather Service. If you were hoping to hang out with Joe or myself or Trevor, we will not be there. But it is free, and you could ask the meteorologist any questions you have. They'll teach you on how to report the weather to them, especially severe storms, and kind of what they're looking for. And by the end of it, you'll be certified. These last about an hour or two, just give and take. If there's specific questions, maybe some more questions, that takes some more time to cover. So if you'd like to go to it, it's free. You can just show up and hang out with the National Weather Service. And my nails just like hit another graphic, but we'll get into what radar is showing us now. And as advertised, we're starting to see more rain this morning. So especially into our southern counties, we've seen consistent rain and are now kind of moving further north, but still Manistee, Benzie County, Bear Lake, seeing some heavier downpours where the yellow and orange colors are. Lighter rain up into Roscommon County, Crawford, Kalkaska, Antrim. Now we're all the way up into southern Emmett County this morning, and then even on the east side. So it's going to make its way into the upper peninsula, a bit more widespread. That center of low pressure is moving across the map, and it's going to track right through the middle of the state tonight. So that's why we're going to see increasing rain chances today. Temperatures are cold still. If you are heading out the door, especially north, 30s in the Upper Peninsula, 35 in Sault Ste. Marie. They were at freezing this morning when we started the show, and most of the time during the show is pretty much a degree or two around freezing. 40 degrees if you're in Pelston right now, and 48 in Frankfurt. That's a look at our outdoor conditions. So not great today. We have poor on the outdoor conditions because it will be wet. If you still have to work outside or do anything outside today, just keep the umbrella and jacket handy. You'll need it. It'll be rainy throughout much of the day. Then tomorrow we'll see some showers around and lingering behind the system. It'll mainly be north. It's nothing widespread. And then Saturday will dry out. High pressure will take hold. We'll see even less cloud cover by Sunday. So here's a look at our day. We are going to see that rain moving in, and it will be a bit more widespread. Late morning, early afternoon for the eastern UP folks. If you are crossing the Mackinac Bridge, say if you do have to travel across it early afternoon, even midday still, you can see we will be dealing with some heavier downpours at times. So that could mean low drops in visibility and slick road conditions. We're going to see that rain around tonight. We can see that center of low pressure will be in the northern lower around dinner hour. We're still going to see some showers hanging on with that. See the circulation, all the wind kind of moving around in that counterclockwise motion. That's how you can tell where that center of low pressure is. We're going to see that rain kind of winding down tonight. So early tomorrow morning, most of our rain chances will end. We'll see a brief break from rain before we'll see another round moving in by the afternoon. So mainly north, it does look like that's a higher likelihood of seeing those scattered showers through the tip of the mitt and the eastern upper. That's where we could see some mixed showers. So snowflakes would still be possible there, especially with the cooler air around. In the Upper Peninsula, we're talking western UP, Marquette could see some snowflakes too. And then we're going to see drier air moving in for the second part of Friday into the weekend. Now we're talking about later sunsets, although we're not going to see the sunshine for much today, much long or at all. We will have a later sunset, so it'll be 8:46 p.m. In a week, we'll see 8:55. By May 15th, 9:03 p.m. 9 o'clock sunset then. And then in 3 weeks, we'll see 9:11 for that sunset. So we're slowly gaining more daylight. Hopefully starting to warm up a little bit more too. So it's going to be below average today. It will feel cooler, and it's going to be soggy day out there. So we'll see late a.m. 2 p.m. rain in the Upper Peninsula. Highs only reaching the 40s. South of the bridge, 40s there too. On the east side, 43 in Alpena and Harrisville, 42 in Rogers City. We'll see more of an easterly wind as it wraps around that low pressure. Will change tonight. We'll see rain showers west of I-75. Already seeing that rain today, 51 in Ludington. Tonight we'll see rain showers in the eastern Upper Peninsula. They're going to hang on today into the evening hours. We'll still see some scattered showers on the east side. You can see winds will shift a bit more westerly or northwesterly, wrapping around that center of low pressure. That's going to move off to the east coast tomorrow. We'll see 39 in Boyne City, Elk Rapids, Traverse City. Few showers tonight, and then southern counties will say rain ends and we'll hang on to some clouds. So look at our extended forecast. Rain today, some showers around tomorrow, mainly north, and then drier weekend. We are slowly warming up. So we're kind of in this roller coaster in temperatures again. We're right back down to the bottom of the lift hill, and we're going to slowly be creeping up that lift hill before we might drop off again. So we're slowly going to see warmer temperatures into early next week. That is the good news. Right, Brendan?
Sure, yeah.
You know, bottom of the lift hill analogy, roller coaster.
Yeah,
You got it?
I get it. Yeah. We have Chris watching from East Lansing.
Okay.
Good morning to Chris. Jackie is saying good morning. It's 41 in Kalkaska. She's heading to Weight Watchers with Pam.
Drive
in
safe.
the rain. Looking forward to seeing you ladies later today. We have Susie Q saying good morning. Stopped in Dundee. That's downstate Michigan. Last night. 4 hours from home. So great to be 4 hours away. They're stopping by U of M before they make their way up north, so safe travels. Gail saying good May 1st, rainy morning in Kingsley, 42 degrees. We love the flower emojis.
We do.
You like tulips, Heather?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love them.
There's a tulip in there. Joel is saying good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub, 46 degrees and rain, no work today. Woohoo, he says.
Yeah, some jobs you get off in the rain.
That's
some
true.
jobs you have to work through it.
Yeah. He was, I think, when Trevor was in. I think he was on his way to a job site or something like that. So
Okay.
I'm sure Joel will find something to do to occupy his time
Yeah,
today.
I'm sure. Maybe the pub opens early. Who knows?
Like the porch pub or something. Yeah, if there's a cover over it. Bethel saying, hi guys, on this beautiful rainy morning. Gail is going with the middle option. Joel, Chris, Jackie, Bethel, all going with B as well. Mark saying good morning from Fremont, Indiana. Got some rain last night, more to come. Paula, also going with middle option. Susie Q goes, weird question, maybe B. And
It's weather folklore sayings that are old time sayings. So, sure, a little weird, little like not typical New English, but
Joel said on the way home from work yesterday, we saw 3 coyotes fighting in the middle of the road. It was
Whoa.
crazy. That would be pretty
I've
crazy
never
to see.
seen that. I've heard them fighting before in the mountains when I lived out west, but I've never seen them fight.
Maybe some showing of the teeth, barking,
Maybe
growling.
Yeah, growling.
Ooh, yeah,
They like fur balls flying everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No thanks.
Susie Q saying freezing, burr. My mom is with us here on Facebook saying good morning, Facebook friends. Benji and I missed the rain for a little walk this morning. Heading out to lunch with Weight Watcher friends soon.
Fun.
What was I going to say about... Oh, yeah, we do have some special guests coming in tomorrow. My mom, dad, and Benj will be here. Mm-hmm. And so Benji will be asleep here, and then my mom will read comments. My dad will say, oh, I don't want to say anything, but then he'll
I'll talk about the
talk
Pistons.
a lot. Yeah, yeah. Pistons still... Did they win the other night?
Yeah.
They did? Okay.
Was it 2 nights ago?
Maxine is saying raining in Elginak. Thank you, Maxine, down there in St. Clair County. Alice is saying good morning, friends. It's 40 and cloudy here in Alpena. We did yesterday get an update on how long she's been a weather watcher.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take a guess?
Okay, I'm trying to think about Joe's time here. 25 years?
Close. Go up a little bit.
30.
30
on the
years.
dot?
30 years.
It's
as
the
a weather
30th
watcher.
anniversary?
Isn't that incredible?
That's crazy. I knew it was more than 20.
So, Alice, we appreciate you. Thank you
Yes.
for the work that you do every single morning for us.
On the east side, we appreciate those updates. So,
Wally saying good morning, Heather and Brendan. Wally here. Heather, how'd you like Drummond Island? He wants to know.
it was fun. I think I definitely need to visit in the summertime. It's, the slower season for them, obviously, But it was nice to visit, drive through. I haven't been to that side of the Upper Peninsula. I always turn left off the bridge and go to Highway 2 and then go towards the Western UP or just to the Western UP. So it was nice to see that part of it. And it was pretty incredible to see all the rock formations. And yeah, it was nice I have never ridden a car ferry before. So that was a new experience. I hung out with the captain. He kept me company. We talked a lot, like on the way back. And the crew there, all very nice, all know UpNorthLive. But it was funny, the captain and then the crew when I was leaving, going to and then coming back, both had asked, why have the storm truck if there was no storms that day? Because the water was quiet. It was a perfect day to take the ferry.
Yeah.
No issues at all. They had both of the ferries running by the time I left, so I could just hop on quickly. I didn't have to wait. And I watched a freighter go through the channel.
Oh,
I have to
cool.
show you. I have the video.
Yeah.
I took a time lapse of it. So I did some freighter watching while I was there. But yeah, it
Cool.
was really nice. And everybody, I met the whole elementary school because there's just the one school on the island.
Yeah.
So I met all those 50 kids. It was a fun time.
Did you want to show the pictures now?
Yeah, we'll start with the picture first, Gib, and then we can do the video. Okay, perfect. So we'll start off with the picture. So that's me in the back, and then all of the 50-ish kids. There's more than 50 of them, and that's all the classes all together. They asked if we need to split up. I'm like, well, there's only 50 kids. We can do it all together. Why
Yeah.
not? So we all met in the kindergarten class, and they were so fun. And as soon as I showed them the picture of me and Brendan that I like to show, it clicked for them because they saw me in my dress. So I was wearing my polo and jeans, so a little different uniform from the visits.
What did they learn, Heather?
If you don't know, that's Chippewa County. So we were there on Drummond Island yesterday, and we talked about what I do daily on the news. We showed them behind the scenes Facebook Live there. We talked about cloud types and the difference between climate and day-to-day weather. They all asked really good questions. They had really good questions, especially about clouds and some storms. And I had such a great time on the island. Thank you so much for inviting me. It was a fun time to get out to Chippewa, that part of Chippewa County that I haven't been to.
A lot of hands raised.
Yes.
A lot of curious people, I'm
A lot
guessing.
of curious ones.
Yeah.
The one I was bending down to listen to a little closer there in that video, she was like, I get to be on TV tomorrow. I was like, yes.
It's true.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all excited about that, and yeah, a lot of good questions from them.
So Wally wants to know, did he get a chance to go to Pines Bar or the Northwood, Heather?
Well, I left around like 10 o'clock in the morning, so nothing was really open. So I don't think the bar even looked open when I passed by. It looked totally, no car was parked outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was only like one place on Detour Village that was even open when I was there. So I didn't stop for food. I also just wanted to get back home as quick as possible because it was just a long day for me.
Yeah.
These visits I do all day long, so was driving a lot. So I didn't stop. I know I got a question from another person on Facebook Live, Scott, asking about if I went to Scalawags. I did not stop in Mackinac City. I just kept going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe another time.
Yeah.
We know Wally has connections to Drummond Island, and he wanted to learn more. So
yeah, and I'm glad you're giving me suggestions to look forward to maybe. But I was talking about maybe doing a summer trip up there eventually. Maybe not this year, but maybe another year. Doing some like ATV or something. Some outdoor stuff there. I don't know about camping, but maybe like a day trip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a camper. It's not me saying not to camp on Drummond Island. I just
Right.
want to be clear. I just don't love camping.
To each their own.
I didn't grow up doing it, but day trips are good for me. So yeah, we have that on the bucket list. But I can cross off visiting Drummond Island and saying hello to the Islander kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wally is going with B on the weather quiz.
Okay.
Dave is watching, saying it stopped raining here in Breckenridge. We sure need more, and all-day rain is welcomed by us farmers.
Yeah, and then it'll be dry for a longer period, so then we could cut hay if you need to cut the hay or whatever's going on. Planting.
Joel wants us to know the porch pub was busy yesterday.
A busy Wednesday?
A busy Wednesday there, yeah,
Hey.
porch pub. Alice is updating us. Just started to rain there in Alpena. Susan saying good morning again. It's 53 and raining here in Kalkaska. Our friend Jennifer is watching.
Hello.
Saying such a beautiful tie, Brendan. Sarah told me you had it on. This is from Jennifer.
Yes,
I
that is
appreciate
my
it.
favorite tie.
Had the, oh, it's a beautiful color pink. Had the pocket square in, and thinking of Jennifer today. So thank
Yeah.
you. Very thoughtful of her. Paula also giving us an update. Just started to rain in Boyne Falls. Susan's going with the first one there on the list. Joel wants us to know there is remains of a fort on Drummond. We metal detect up there.
Oh.
And Robert saying good morning from Indian River. It's 43 degrees. Those are all the comments and guesses for now, Miss Bricca.
Okay. Well,
Still getting the
Not
oats
good
out of
timing.
your teeth, yeah.
well, it's peanut butter too, so it's like hard to chew fast.
A lot going on in those protein
Okay.
balls, yeah.
They're delish though.
Very good, yes.
All right, so finish this saying a cold May and a windy what?
I had my theories. I didn't know what Findy meant, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I think it's the barn one. Makes a barn full and Findy.
Makes a barn full and findy. So I came up with those other options. Very fun to look up rhyming words with windy when windy's not really a common word anyway that could be easily rhymed with.
Yeah.
But findy, in case you were curious, it means plentiful and substantial. So, weather quiz standings. Brendan was the only one that got that one right today. So everybody is tied, 2 for 4. Facebook viewer today was Russ.
Good job. To me, That was a total guess. I'm not going to take too much credit.
No.
Do you mind, in the meantime, do you mind pulling up the Mackinac Island camera, one of them, please?
Yeah.
Wally said, if you ever go back, there's a very large hotel made out of logs that
I saw
Tom Moynihan made a long time ago, and also the Rock Golf Course. That's awesome to play.
Yeah, I saw the sign for the golf course, and I did see a very nice log cabin hotel that I passed on my way to the school, so I assume that's the one you're talking about. But I did make a mental note if I wanted to stay there.
And Paul was saying good morning from Rogers City. All right, before Gib takes that graphic, take a good look there, live look at Mackinac Island.
Got the bikers out.
Yeah.
Little windy, little windy.
Little windy.
Rain will be there soon, but why do we have the camera up, Brennan? Why did you request this?
Oh, one of my favorite days. Madison's going to be live on Mackinac Island starting tomorrow in her 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah. But the fun friendship and forecasting starts at 4:30 Monday through Friday.
Yeah, so the tourist season is getting back into the
Swing of things.
Yeah, really June, July, August, September is really gets busy. But yeah, businesses are reopening, and Madison's going to have a preview of what's new on the island and fun things like that.
Yeah.
If you've never been, I always say it's a magical place.
It's magical. It's like just taking the step back in time. You're with the horses, gotta walk everywhere, or you can bike.
Yeah.
But I do like walking the island. And there's a lot to see. You could see the fort in the background there. A lot of history on the island. So if you're a history buff, definitely a place to visit. The restaurant's delicious. A lot of touristy stuff like fudge. Of course, everyone knows Mackinac Island for the fudge shops. There's so many of them. So yeah, Madison will be talking about what's new for the season, kind of other things to look forward to. All
the ice cream you could ever want.
Yes.
Also, one of my favorite coffee shops is on that street too.
Okay.
Just a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, I did rum tasting on the island. That was a fun time.
I bet it was.
So if you need something to do, rum tasting is not the worst thing.
Madison's going to be making the trek to Mackinac Island here in a little bit. So hopefully you can join us for all the fun tomorrow morning. I wonder, is Madison, can you see, Gabe, can you see if she's still in the content center? She's still there. I'm just going to go ask. Sometimes, doesn't she do live shots in the 5 o'clock hour too, Heather, sometimes?
Yes, but I don't.
You know
I know
what?
things were up in the air with that email, so I think there's just going to be 2.
So yeah, 6 o'clock hour is a safe bet. And Gail said, reminder to apply for bear and elk tags. That all starts today. Gib, I'm sure, is aware.
Gib probably already did it this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you already do it, Gib? He's not done it yet.
Okay, maybe on the to-do list today.
And Susie Q loves biking around the island. Goes every July 4th with the family.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, weather can be iffy that day, but you can still enjoy the island, yeah.
Well, that's all from the news desk here. Weather desk?
Weather desk.
All clear?
All clear.
Director desk?
Quiet on the set.
Good. Yeah, that's his new thing. Gib likes to say quiet on the set.
Yeah, I leave for one day and go to the island, and I come back to the mainland, and I get quiet on the set.
Yeah, I think he just likes to tell us to be quiet, but in a nice professional way. Quiet on the set.
Yeah.
You like that, Gib? Yeah, okay. All right.
Don't worry, tomorrow will be something else.
Kathy wants to know if they have a butterfly house on the island. That I do not know. Do you know, Heather?
I don't know, but we do have the butterfly house here in Grand Traverse County. I do think it's the only one in Michigan, like northern Michigan, to be honest, unless you go downstate. I'm like 90% sure on that.
And then Susie Q said, thank you. Ron will get bear and elk tags. Alice is saying, and she's been to Mackinac Island, I know. She said, yes, they do, Kathy.
Oh.
So
maybe a smaller one?
Gib has seen, you said signs when you were there? Okay. I hear typey.
Yeah, oh yeah. The original butterfly house. Okay, yeah, they do. It's right by, if you know where the Mission Point Resort is, it looks close to Mission Point.
Oh, it's over on that side.
I've never been to that side of the island, so yeah, okay.
And then Susie Q is confirming, yes, they do. It's great.
Yeah, it's home. Mackinac Island's home to 2 butterfly conservatories.
Good to know.
Very interesting. We love the butterflies. Save the butterflies.
Uh-huh. All right, that's it. Oh, I'm glad we
here
waited.
we go.
Look at that. We have 2 horses there
Yeah.
carrying
Maybe
a couple
preparing.
people.
Maybe employees getting ready for.
Or maybe
tomorrow?
going to the Grand Hotel. That's the way to get to the Grand.
It is.
Yeah, yep.
No lies detected there, Mr. Kinney.
Oh, and then I'm glad we waited, not only for the horsies, but also Sarah Lewandowski saying morning.
Sarah. Wow. Joining a little late.
Morning.
Morning.
Any other messages for Sarah? Gib? There's a little bit of joking early on. Any messages for Sarah?
Oh, he's good now.
You're good? Okay. He's good to
Good to
go.
go.
He's like, stop talking to me.
He's like,
and then Kathy.
Y'all, please wrap it up.
I'm reading between the lines. And then Kathy is saying thank you. All right, I guess we'll leave it there.
Yeah, perfect.
We'll see you back here tomorrow morning with 3 special guests.
Tres
Thrace.
más.
And if you want to bring Stella, see if Benji and Stella get along.
Yeah, you know what? Stella
wouldn't.
would rather be sleeping.
Yeah, they wouldn't want
Yeah,
to.
I'm sure she could make a friend, but
Probably
we don't
hissing.
need that. We don't need hissing, barking. No.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for your
Okay.
time today.
Have a good one.
Bye.